There is a dirty smirk playing on her face. She looks manic, even and evil. In your dream, Taehong scoffed. Taehong, it's how foolish you are, baby. You have not heard that story. The life of the king resides in the parrot. If you want to kill the king, then control the bird. She pushes a little, and that parrot is you. She pointed at him and said, Is it not you, parrot, on my life, brother? It is making life a statement, then a question. You will not do anything. Taehong shook in his hand in denial. Trust me, baby, I will. How about I snatch another cat from you, Tahangi? A coming smirk formed into a person face, but the smirk disappeared in a second when Tahang spoke. Do you really think Jungkook Hyun will look at you after falling in love with me? And one more thing, he will go to heaven too, just for saving me. I know my hunger better than you. You got tongue, huh? The person is called a Tahang. Didn't you know me? He speak back. You? Enough. You both are giving me a headache, and baby, I have a gift for you. Tahang Beauty, when I turned my head towards the door, a frozen. No, this can't be possible. My blood turned cold as the door there was a man shamelessly and with a dark light smirk on his face, staring at me. He is checking at me up and down. His intention is dropping from his eyes. My eyes winded in shock and I let out a heartfelt gasp. Do you like him, Tahang? She asked me with a mocking tone. What the frustration I stuttered against the blind my bare skin protesting in pain. When the cold metal dug into my flesh, his presence is disgusting to me. Relax, baby. You all enjoy this. Yeonji purred with that same infernation smirk. Chill, skidded down my arms and neck, goosebumps dotting my arms and legs, heart humping frustratedly against my ribs. I yelled, Stop this, you! I will kill you. What do you think you are doing? Let's go, Yeonji. Let him enjoy this. They both left me with this, fighting against the restaurant like a madman. I let out a careful stream of curse. He walked towards me and touched my cheeks. Don't touch me. I wailed angrily once again. Wait till I get those distance of me. I'm going to rape you another breathing whore for your. I hesitated menacingly. He finally removed his dirty hands from me. But I had a feeling there was not done at my you are 21. But I suddenly be so surprised after all. That's probably the response you ended affair in the first. He said evil intensely, getting his eyes a grin from ear like the revolving a gold tooth. Now stop your washing stare warning. I am going to rifle another breathing from your. Please come fast and find me. Gaze, the racket over my body chilled me to the bone. He licked his lips again, then he smirked, flashing me a gold teeth, shocking. I lie frozen on the ground, chill shoot down my spine. This is making me sick. I was speechless, starting. He suddenly grabbed me, catching me by surprise. I held his grip rough and violently. Don't touch me. I roared, my anger rocking to extraordinary height. With Jungkook, I'm still with my friend in the room. They are trying to calm me down, but tears are falling down my eyes. My heart is itching. I don't know in which condition he was right now. We are waiting for the police to come. Jimin also crying his heart out of his best friend, Jungkook. Are you okay? Jin Hyung asked. I wiped my tears and hugged him tightly. Hyung, it's hurting. There is pain of losing Taehyung is killing me inside. It feels like I lost everything. Someone tearing me from the inside. The loudness of that pain is so bitter upon my soul with despair and grief. The only thing that is in my empty heart is the sound of less that beats with each passing moment. I sobbed into Hyung's arms. We will find him, Jungkook. Don't worry. I know. He is also shedding tears. It's all my fault, Hyung. I failed to protect him. If something happened to him, I will kill myself. It's not like Jungkook, nothing will happen to Taehyung. Jungkook, Hyung, will Jimin whisper, calling my name. I separated from Jin and looked at him. He is standing there with teary eyes looking mess. So he jumped into my arms and started crying. I trust you, Hyung. I know you will save Atahangi. I wrapped my hand around him. His words gave me a little strength to my broken. Yes, I can save Tahang. We will, Jimin. Nothing will happen to Tae. I promise you. I wiped my tears and collect my whole strength just to protect Tahang. Young, police are here. I'm coming, Tahang Pyobi. I can feel my hope slipping away with every ticking of the clock. That's man hovering above me over and more. His presence looking me a dark cold. The heat of his touch is searing my skin. The tears are streaming down my face in response to the pain. I am losing myself in darkness of thoughts. I'm feeling trapped and helpless, and the only person who I think can save me is Jungkook Hyun. But I am too scared to meet him because I am afraid he won't love me anymore once he finds out that I am not as pure and innocent as I was before. I feel with regret about everything what happened, and I don't know what to do as I reflect on my past decision. I can't help but feel a deep sense of regret. Looking back, I regret not being stronger in certain situations and allowing fear to hold me back. I regret letting my get to the best of and choosing Youngji as my partner. Even thought I know deep down it was not the right decision. I regret for not seeing my baby cat. But what's hum- what but what hurts me the most is the memory of that phone call from Kim Jenny, a call that changed everything. If only I had made different choice, maybe things would have turned out differently. Author POV flashback. Taeyang was driving back from the hospital. As he was driving there, remember that he need to pick up from the care center. Mia was staying at the center while Taehyung and Jungkook were away. He was looking forward to seeing Mia again and bring her home. As he drove, Taehyung began to sing song. It was a happy tune that he often sang when he was in a good mood. He felt happy. He wanted to surprise his young by preparing something special for him. Maybe he would cook his favorite meal or buy him a gift. Whenever he decided, he was excited to do something nice for his young and make him happy. But suddenly his phone started ringing. He saw the caller ID name on the screen and found one Jenny. Why is he calling me? He canned the car and received the call. Oh, thanks. Sorry for disturbing you. It's okay. What happened? Tangi, I need your help. Please meet me now. It's urgent. Her voice sounded disturbed, like she is nervous or maybe in problem. I will, but let me know Mia first for the car center. Some for reason he doesn't want to go there. I will take Mia from the care center. But please, you came to Sunshine Cafe. Tang Heart doesn't want to agree with this. Maybe he's being selfish for love because he planned something special for his young. It's okay, Tang. If you're busy, she said in disappointment tone. Tang felt guilty for not reply soon. He can't be selfish, Jenny, in his friend. No, I will there in 15 minutes. Okay, thanks. Tang lets out a deep expressed sign as he realized that his plan for the day will need to change. He had been looking forward to spending the afternoon cooking up a storm and pickle up the perfect gift from his boyfriend Jungkook husband. However, now he was to meet Jungkook. This point step back. Taehang is determined to still do something special for Jungkook. He racks his brain trying to come up with an plan that won't take up too much time. Suddenly, an idea struck him: a cozy candlelight dinner at home. He can swing by the cafe to pick up some food on the way and grab a from nice touch. As he pictured the scene in mind, a small smile crept into his sleep. He can't wait to spend more quality time with Jungkook over a delicious meal on and some good conversation. After time, he reached Sunshine Cafe, but he didn't find Jenny there. He dialed Jenny's number and she picked up the call after a few rings. Hey Jenny, where are you? Tahang, please come outside the cafe. Some dogs are growing at your head. I am coming there. Wait a minute for me. He ran out of the cafe but met with an empty road. He looked here and there for Jenny but found no one. Where? He smelled something was sure and in packing and eyes. Tahang vision and by taking lot of darkness and he felt his sense slipping away. A moment later he lost consequences and all awareness of his disappeared into nothing. Flashback in Jungkook and his friend are talking with the police officer. Jungkook condition is getting worse with every second, so where do we have to start finding? The police officer asked, Sir, you don't have to find, we only need your officer for protection, Namjoon said. What does that mean? I know where Taehang is, Jungkook said in broken voice. How? He has a tracker on his necklace, so we can track. We wait for you because Namjoon doesn't want to risk anyone's safety. Jungkook explained. As per the last revelation, it has come to light that the hung necklace has a tagging system in it, which was installed by none other than Jungkook himself. It all started when Lee Han-jan, ex-boyfriend of Jungkook, warned him about the dangers of love and how it's come with a half price farming of Taehang's safety. Jungkook decided to take matter into his own hand and fitted a high-tech GPS tracker onto Taehang necklace. This device was to provide real-time updates on Taehang and ensure his safety. Despite Jungkook's best effort, things took an unexpected turn when he lost Taeyang due to his own carelessness. The incident has left Jungkook devoted and regretful for not being more. He now realized that he should have been more and attentive, especially when he sensed that danger was lurking around. He considers that of a GPS tracker in Taehang necklace by Jungkook, his love and concern of Taehang's safety. However, the concert turn of the event that has highlights in importance of being more careful and attentive in such situations. Let's go to point Taehang. With Taehang, Taehang is struggling under the man, still trying his best to slip out from there, but no use. Instant that man slapped Taehang in anger, but still you little piece of, and you think I will hear this? You are running your mouth too much, you, he shouted in frustration. Let me shut your mouth. Tahang's eyes winked with horror as he finally compressed the meaning behind the words he had just heard. He felt a surge of fear and disbelief was over him, making him shake his head rapidly in an attempt to deny what he had just realized. Despite his desperate effort to reject the truth, he knew deep down that he could not escape the harshly reality staring him in the face. Before anything could happen, door opened. He opened his eyes to find none of other than his best friend Jimin, who had come to his rescue. Tahang breathed a sign of relief, grateful for his friend's presence. Tahang, are you okay? Jimin asked in worried tone. Tahang just nodded his head. He was feeling exhausted. He doesn't want to talk to anyone right now. Meanwhile, Suga walked quickly to free Tahang from his chains. As soon as his last chain was unlocked, Tahang felt a sharp pain in his wrist. It was only then that he realized how much he had been struggling against the resistance, causing his wrist to become sore and tender. Jimin helped him to stand up from the ground. He was a little in pain. Let's go, Tang, but he didn't. His eyes searching from a familiar face amid the crowd of the people. He finally stopped at his young Jungkook, but his fists were clenching tightly. Tahang's heart raced as he realized what was happening. Jungkook was fending off a man who had been however over Tahang moments before. Tahang's eyes widened in shock and fear as he watched Jungkook beating the off of the man to protect his boyfriend. You mother! How dare you to touch him? I will kill you and cut your off and find it you. After a lot of struggle, Jungkook let go of the man. As Jungkook gaze fell upon Tahang, tears filled eyes. His heart sank. Tahang had been trying his best to stay strong all this time, but now, in front of Jungkook, he couldn't hold back his emotions any longer. Jungkook could see the pain itch on Tahang's face as he struggled to hold himself together. Suddenly, without any warning, Tahang rushes towards Jungkook and embraced him tightly, burying his face in Jungkook's chest. Jungkook, taken aback by Tahang's sudden outburst, held him in his arms protectively. Tahang's body shook his sob as he let out all the pent up emotion that he had been holding inside for so long. Jungkook called him close, giving him the comfort and support he needed in that moment of well. Tahang well his heart out of the embrace of Jungkook. He was feeling warm like he came back home after a long ride. Tahang wants to say many things to Jungkook. How those treat him, how they kill their baby cat, how the man is an, but nothing come out of his mouth. He was only shedding tears while repeating a single sentence. Young, look what they do to me. Young, look what they do to me. As Jungkook held Younger tightly in his arms, a single tear escaped from the concern of his eyes. He couldn't bear to see the shivering body in such a state. His thought felt tight and he struggled to find the right words to say. Meanwhile, Tehang was clumping on about what had happened to him. Jungkook gaze drifted towards the corner of the room where his cat lay on his whispered a soft meow. As soon as Tehang caught the sound of his beloved cat name, his eyes welled up with tears. The overwhelming emotion made his head shake. He struggled to come to terms with his reality of his loss. The moment of his dear fury compassion was still fresh in his mind, and the mere mention of her name was enough to stirred up all the sorrow and grief he had been trying too hard to support. They killed her, my baby, Hyung, in front of eyes. Can't save her. Thang, what's many have been incompleted, but Jungkook's understanding of them was unwavering. He could sense the pain behind every single word that Taehang uttered. As he listened intently, he realized that he finally understood what his husband had gone through. Of his realization hit him hard, and he felt his heart slowly started to ache. Hyung, are you listening to me? Taehyung shouted in frustration while removing his face from the older chest. Taehyung voice inches through the room as he passionately yelled out, which made Jungkook come out of his chain of thought. I'm handing love, but I can also hear the pain that comes with it. I can feel the tears and the crying, everything to come with it. It's just hearing. It's like I'm unexpressing it all. The older man held the younger hand softly and placed it on his heart. As he broke down in sob, he placed his face on the of younger neck and whispered, trying to comfort himself. And the one holding into the spoke heavily with emotion as he held the younger person's hand gently. He placed it on his chest right over his heart. The pain of the heartbreak he was expressing were the way he spoke, and it was as he was revolving every moment his pain thought rather than and tear down his face to burning his face in the younger person's neck, speaking comfort in their embrace. The younger person stood, offering their presence and support, and the older man wept, feeling every bite of his pain and sorrow as he were their own. I know it's hurting, love, he whispered between the sob. Taehang again broke down into a cry mess. At that moment, Taehang found solo and Jungkook's arms broke down in tears. As Jungkook held him close, he whispered sweet and comforting words into Taehang's ears, remembering him that he was not alone and that everything would be right. Taehang sobbed, and he began feel sense of calm wash over him, grateful of the support to his husband. So, Mr. Kim, Taehang, can you explain to us what happened here? A police officer asked. Taehang felt uncertain and hesitated, unsure of whatever he should speak or not. However, Jungkook sensed his hesitation and reached out to hold his hand tightly, offer him a sense of comfort and reassurance. With Jungkook's support, Taeyang felt a little more encouraged to find his voice and express what happened. He tried to speak in a calm and composed manner, detailing every single aspect of the matter from every beginning to the end. As he spoke, everyone listened, instantly following and growing asked questions when needed. However, Jungkook was visual to keep his cool. He tightly clenched his fists, trying to control his anger. As he listened to Taehyung accounts of events, despite his effect and hits of frustration could be shown as his face betrayed the emotion he was feeling inside. After telling everything, Taehyung again into the older chest, nodding, can't believe in their ears. Their friend Jenny betrayed them. Sorry, because of me, you have to go. Jungkook whispered in the younger ears. It's not your fault, Hyungi, but because of me, Yeonjin and Jenny, it's our destiny. Hyun. Jungkook didn't say anything anymore as he stepped out of their eyes were met with the light of several police cars outside. The sense was with officers running around and people shouting in the distance. As they walked closer, they could see two young girls standing beside one of the police cars, their hands behind the back of one of them was Jenny and the other was Yeonjin. Jungkook felt as of anger rise with as he looked at the person in front of him. He wanted nothing more than to punch them in the face. Taehyung, who was standing next to him, had already been thought a lot and Jungkook didn't want to create a scene in front of him, so He took a deep breath and tried to control his emotions. He then gently looked Taehyung's hands and started walking away from the situation. However, just as they were about to leave, someone's words stopped in their tracks, causing Jungkook's heart to race. Where tears slide down Taehyung's cheek. Don't you think I will leave you, Ken Taehyung? I will ruin your whole life. Just wait and watch. I will make sure you will be red for Youngjin words about cut off a loud and sharp sound. It was a slap that landed on her cheek, causing a sudden jolt of pain to her face. Everyone around was stunned and taken aback by the unexpected scene that had just unfolded before their eyes. It was none other than Jungkook who had slapped Yeonji. The atmosphere fell into an awkward silence as the two of them stared at each other with their emotions running high. And you? She again cut off by a heart around her throat, choking her tightly. Don't dare to speak a single word from your mouth, or I will forget that there is some. It's bold rolling between us. Every single word Jungkook spoke, it's full of venom. Now listen to me. I don't care are you, who you belong to, and what is your going to do in future. I want to remind you of something very important. That person over there is not just anyone but my husband. He means everything to me. I love him with all my heart and soul, and I never want to see a single tear in his eyes. I care for him so much that I would go to any length to protect him from harms. If anyone tries to lay a finger of him, I will not hesitate to rip that person apart. My love from him is so strong that I am ready to face any challenges of obstacles that comes our way. I am willing to give my life for him or to live my life with him. He is the most important person in my life, and none other relationship or bond can ever replace the love I have for him. As Taehyung listened to every single word his husband uttered, he felt his heart fluttering with joy and excitement. Each sentence brings a new realization of what it truly means to be loved, and the warmth and of his husband's words make him feel valuable and precious, and can't help but smile at the thought of how much he means to him with each passing moment. The hung love from his husband growing stronger, and he feels truly blessed to have such a wonderful partner by his side. But you both don't deserve it, she shouted. Yeah, maybe I don't deserve it because you are right. I am a cold person. I deserve nothing in this world, but Taehong deserves everything in this world. Can't you see on his face, Yeonji? Can't you see purity in his smile? Can't you see his kindness? Can't you see his heart? I truly believe that God gave us both a chance by bringing Taehang into our lives, and yet you think you are unlucky from having him first. I beg to differ. You are the lucky one to have someone like Taehang by your side that time. But instead of him, you run away from your marriage and break his heart in process. In this bad luck or a self-made Youngji, please think about what did. Youngji did not speak a single word, like she was hit by tone of track. Now I have Taehang in my life, Youngji, and you lost your chance with God gave you. But now it's my turn, and I want to cheer him. I want to give him everything he deserves. I want to tell him what love feels like. So please leave us alone. Jungkook watched Taehang, his hand held outstretched. Taehang looked at him with surprise and confusion, but Jungkook just smiled and held his hand tightly, leading him away from the place where Taehang didn't speak a single word, but he looked at his husband with proud and gratitude. All their friends looked up with smug expression, happy to see their favorite couple together again. As they walk away, behind the grow louder, the police officer dragged a cry Jenny towards a waiting venue while a shocked Yonji followed close behind. It was a dramatic scene that left everyone stranded unsure of what to do next. But Jungkook and Taehyung just held into each other's hand, grateful for the love and support they have found in each other. We will make sure to give them to punishment which they deserve. She said by police officer, "We trust you, sir." Namjoon replied politely, "Thank for your help, sir." Jin also bowed to them. "That's our duty." They all left from their respective cars. Jungkook goodbye and thanked his friend for helping him. Then he walked inside the car where his husband was sitting in the passenger seat. Taehyung spoke softly. Here he was focused on driving. "Thank you for everything. I didn't do too much there, isn't?" A soft smile played on younger lips while he spoke. "Do you more than anything? You make me realize what love looks like, how beautiful love is. You make me realize how good it feels when your heartbeat increases, how good it feels when someone stands by your side." Love is an emotion that is difficult to describe in words, but it is undoubtedly one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. And you, Young, have been the one. You have helped me to truly understand and appreciate its beauty. The more thoughts of the being near you bring incredible joy and warmth to my heart. I cherish every moment spent with you. Realize it that sweet sensation to butterfly that flutter inside my stomach. I love how you make me feel and how you bring out of the best me. You have become my source of happiness and I am grateful for every moment we spent together. I love you, everything about you, every single thing that make you. He held the younger hand and said, "I love you too, Tae. Let's go all together." Taehyung giggled as he said this. "Sure, Hyung." They both didn't speak further, but their heart was beating fastly. They both know that is what they want to love. They need no one going to their in there because someone already made their way to his heart. So I hope Army you like this series. If you like, don't forget like, share, subscribe to my channel, and yes, all the episode link in description. So please check it. Bye bye.